Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday, everyone. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. All right, so we're waiting on Crystal, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's see. Okay, I can't get my ring light to go down, so we're just going to make it work like this. All right. Crystal, is that you, darling? Woo! Oh, Phil! Hold on, y'all. Okay. Enjoy 200 free stars. Okay. All right. So I'm having an issue with my ring light. Hold on. I don't know. It just fell straight to the ground. So we're going to make it work. Give me a minute. No, what happened here?
You look clear, nice and clear. You said you had
Good morning.
morning.
My ring light.
You said you had
Good morning.
morning.
Yeah, my ring light fell.
Oh, you look.
Yeah, I was like, what's up with you? See, hold on 1 second, y'all.
Good morning.
Oh, okay. All right. This is gonna work
Mm-hmm.
until I what's going. Happy Monday, everybody. You know, things happen. I was not starting my live over because my ring light was tripping. See, my hair is cutting off my hair, but
Yeah, you look fabulous. I like that tie-dye sweatshirt.
thank you, girl. Thanks. Okay, there we go. I'm better now.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Let's go. All right, so happy Monday. Beautiful. Hope you all are having a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Monday. It is a great. What's the saying, Mr. Rogers? Beautiful day in the neighborhood.
It's a
Beautiful
beauty.
day. Is it
Yeah.
beautiful day in the neighborhood?
Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Would you be
Beautiful.
my neighbor?
Yeah. So, we're gonna get into it. So today we're gonna talk about. We're just gonna share our experiences. When we left our job for our side hustle, which is now our full-time
Mm-hmm. Business.
our full-time, we wouldn't say it's a job, but
Business.
it's our full-time business. Yeah, it's our full-time business. It's our full. So we're gonna share with you our experiences when to leave, and I'm just gonna be honest with you. My personal advice is if you do have a side hustle, you really should just this for you no matter. I just want to put that out there because I'm calling me or DMing me. Candace, I quit my job. Listen to you and Crystal. And then you trying to figure out how to pay your light bill. No.
Right.
Seek. So Crystal, you want to go first?
Sure. So my when I did
Okay.
it was a little bit unconventional. I was stressed out and I had been praying for something. And so what I did was I moved by faith, but it was also actionable. So I didn't just jump out there all willy-nilly, and not have something in place. I did have a nice little cushion saved up. And I was able to move, even though I jumped. Now, you got to listen to this. Even though I jumped, I still had, I still had a nice little cushion saved, right? Most experts will tell you that you need to make sure that you have at least 18, I think 18 to 24 months or 2 years of money to sustain your household. But, you know, for me, I took that leap. I really didn't look at that cushion. I didn't really look at the experts at that time. I took that leap of faith, and I had some income saved, right? I agree totally with Candace. You know, when to leave is the best time for you, because even though I had something stocked up, it still was the best time for me. And it was being able to get my peace of mind back at that time. So I knew that I couldn't stay in the
Mhm.
situation I was. I knew that the business that I had started was giving me some success. So I knew that, it was actually successful. The experts even say you should have like 100% of success. I won't say I had 100% of success, but I had some success. And so I knew that I could ride that cushion out, right? So the bottom line is, guys, you got to look at your situation. You got to look at, can you sustain, if what you're starting up doesn't sustain, are you willing to take that risk, right? And most entrepreneurs, we risk takers. I mean, if you got that entrepreneur inside of you, risk is in your DNA. I will tell you that, risk is in
Yeah.
your DNA, but success is also in your DNA too. So it really depends on what your situation is. Mine was, I need to get out of here quick because this lady crazy, right? And so I took, I prayed about it and I took that leap of faith, and have been able to sustain. But you really need to look at your financial situation and look and see if that is something that you can sustain if you leave your job. And even if your financial situation is not what it should be, how hard is your drive to be able to make sure that you're able to stay ahead and stay afloat, right? Because you can't quit your job and then be looking at cartoons all day, right? If you know your light bill need to be paid next month, right? You got to make sure that you got enough drive inside of you to go after your business being a success. And success does not always equate to money. So you got to make sure that you know that you can handle your business. I know that's a lot, but
Wow.
I hope it helped.
No, no, that's really good. And yeah, those were really great points. For me, and Tabitha Brown said this, it's really hard to be creative in entrepreneurship when you have a job.
Yeah.
So, Crystal said you have to figure out your own finances. But for me at the time, I had a few dollars saved up, I will say that. But it was more so for me, my children come first. I didn't know how anything was gonna be what. I really, really just said, God, you lead the way, because Cameron and Aiden come first. They come before anything, right? And so it was a challenge for me. However, I'm a bit crazy, y'all. I'm a risk taker. You know, I grew up struggling, and I mean, when I went to college, I struggled. I didn't have certain foods that I wanted to eat. I had to eat like Spam. So with that being said, I've always been a hustler. I've always had the mentality of, it's gonna be stressful, but I'm gonna do it. So don't listen to me. I'm crazy.
But that's what I was just saying. Like most entrepreneurs, we risk takers.
Yeah.
We will jump out there and be like, you know what?
Yeah.
If I fail, I fail. But at least
But
I've tried. Hmm?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Where
I said, if that, but it does bring stress, because I will tell y'all, I had a lot of sleepless nights. I was like, man, how I'm gonna pay this? How I'm gonna do this? And that's very challenging, building a business with 2 kids when you don't have a job, if you don't have any money on, if you don't have any money coming in your business. I wouldn't recommend you do that. I say make sure you do have enough money in your, what is it, 401k or your savings account, whatever, as Crystal said, so you won't have to worry about how you're going to do this or how you're going to do it, especially if you have a family. Now, if you're single, you by yourself, you can handle it. But nah, for real though.
Yeah, you can be homeless and be
No,
single too.
you said that. Yeah, you can be homeless and
freezing?
single. Yeah, you can. But I believe, was I free?
Yeah, you froze a little.
You said I was
You
free.
You good now.
Oh, okay. Kyle said it's a challenge not to make desperate moves. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I agree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, I'm gonna be honest with you. Either way it go, business is business. It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. So it's gonna be a roller coaster. It's gonna be a roller coaster. It's just like Walmart. It's like Target. I worked in retail my entire life, so there's some days the sales are like, woo, we did it, and the next day you like, man, I need to go out here and pass out some cards or run some type of deal. So like Crystal said, I believe you have to have that spirit with you. You have to really be a risk taker and know that all is going to be well, because things are going to go wrong. It's going to be a challenge here, and let you know and tell you that it's going to be peaches and cream. I will be lying to you, and Crystal too.
Yeah.
That's why it's called entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
It's your business. It's not anybody else. It belongs to you.
Yeah.
So if you don't put any hours in, like you watching cartoons all day, nothing happens.
Right. And that you take a risk. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize it, but you actually take a risk on these jobs these days. You really don't know if they're going to be afloat from day to day. And so, a lot of people rely on that paycheck to paycheck, but that paycheck can be eliminated. Okay. I got an example. 2020. A lot of people's paycheck was taken away from them, right? And it was based, and people were thinking that, oh, I'm secure in this. And then during that time that those paychecks was taken away, people found a lot of creative ways to be able to sustain. They were creating stuff. They had things tapped down, talents and skills inside of them that they were doing to be able, they actually became entrepreneurs in 2020. Because their job, that security, that cushion was taken away from them. So you actually, you take a risk on going to these jobs every day, not knowing if it's going to be sustainable. 2020, I always say this, was it was a teachable moment. It showed you what you had inside of you, and it showed you that the rug could be pulled from underneath you in 2.5 seconds. We was 3 months into the year, and boom, it was shut down. So, take a risk on yourself, and I like what Kyle said. It's a challenge not to make a desperate move. It really is. Because you be having yourself stressed out like I was going to that job every day, and you be like, Lord Jesus, please.
And I believe even if you work a job, even if you have a quote unquote good job, you definitely still need a side hustle, because of what Crystal just said. You could be on a job 15, 20 years and you could have no money in your savings because you're depending on your check weekly, bi-weekly, whatever it is. And you go in there one day and they hand you a pink slip, and then when they're escorting you out, they're hiring somebody much younger and paying them less, and you worked there all those years. So, you know, let's be really smart in this season, to have something, whether it's extra $200, $100, $50, because it is real, in these streets.
Yeah. Take a risk on yourself. Take a risk
Yeah.
on yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All righty. So we're gonna end it for today. And I'm gonna read the comments. Let me see. Cal said passive income is key. Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely,
Brother.
Cal. Yes. Yeah.
So you all have an amazing Monday. I hope. I know. I ain't gonna say I hope. I know this blessed your soul today because you stayed on here. Okay? So I need you to go to the video so I can bless someone else. So, all right.
Sharing is caring. Share this information with someone who's been on the fence about going out there and taking a leap.
You got anything else you want to say?
Oh, that's what I was saying. Go ahead and share this.
Are you?
Am I frozen? I'm frozen now?
You was.
Okay. I was saying go out there and share this live with someone that needs to hear this, that's been on the fence about maybe jumping into entrepreneurship. Share it. This might be very beneficial to them.
Amen. All right, so y'all go ahead and cash up us so we can buy lunch. We got a lot of people to feed today.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right. Love you, Candace.